Hey guys, we are here at PhotoPlus Expo 2017. I'm Stacy with PhotoPlus, and I'm here with the one, the only Art Streiber. And nice to meet you, Art.
That's very sweet, thank you.
Of course. So my first question for you. Last year we interviewed you with PDN sort of about shooting celebrities under super tight deadlines,
Right.
and tight time limits, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Do you have any advice for emerging photographers about how to manage those situations and what they can do when they only have a few minutes to shoot their talent?
Absolutely. There's kind of a macro idea. There's a couple of micro ideas. The macro idea is do your homework. Be prepared. Get to the location minimum of 3 hours early. Set everything up. Be ready to go. And in that way, you can get 3 setups in 15 minutes that are all really, really different. The micro idea is bring as many lights as you need for each setup, but bring the minimum number of packs that you need, because packs are very expensive to rent. So that's how you can control your budget. You don't have time to move lights, but you've got time to move packs. So you pre-light everything, and as you're moving the packs, you put down a piece of tape, and the piece of tape says A setting, half power. And then you go to the next setup. And when you come back to that setup, boom, A setting, half power. That is just like a tiny little helpful thing, but the main point is you just have to be organized. You have to know what you're doing and know what you want, and you're choreographing this thing.
Absolutely, and sort of segueing off of that, your seminar today was a lot about managing the business of a shoot, anything from budgeting to location to styling, etc. Do you have any advice for photographers on how to manage all of those elements, all those moving parts for a shoot?
Absolutely. As I said in my seminar, there are 2 parallel strains of problem solving that are happening before every shoot and on every shoot. There's the logistical aspect, and right next to it is the creative aspect. And it's your job to fit those things together, to make the logistical help the creative and make the creative help the logistical. So if you have done your homework and you know where you're going to park and where you're going to load in and where you're getting power and where the sun is going to be at a certain time of day, who your subject is, have they been photographed before, what's the story about, that's going to be incredibly helpful. The other huge piece of advice is to be organized. Like, take every single aspect of your business and format it. I've got a form that I fill out to email to my equipment supplier that says I need 5 of these, 10 of these, 6 of these, 12 of these. I've got a form in my office that tells my crew what to go into the garage and grab of my gear for the shoot. Format everything so you're just checking boxes and the project doesn't become this kind of like overwhelming, scatterbrained insanity.
Absolutely. Organization is so key, it sounds.
It is paramount. Absolutely. And here's the thing. If you are not is it right or left brain?
Left brain? I don't quite remember. Left, I think, is math. Right is creative.
Yes.
We can.
We will be corrected. If you're not a left brain person, find somebody who is. It's what I call the Van Gogh's ear theory. If you are crazy enough to cut off your own ear, you probably need a studio manager. Van Gogh is not putting together a budget. So if you're a creative type, congratulations, fantastic. Get your mother, father, sister, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend, aunt, cousin, best friend to help organize you.
That's a very good piece of advice. Excellent. Now, can you tell me a little bit about a personal experience that you've had where you've had to be super organized and manage a whole bunch of moving parts? And maybe throw in some personal elements that you've experienced on your own?
My last two shoots, which were earlier this week and the week before, one was an editorial shoot for Vanity Fair, two subjects at a house in Bel Air. There were like 27 people on set. Wardrobe, props, my photo crew, a producer, and in order to get as many shots as we did, because one of our talent could only be there for 4 hours, I just had to be super organized. Scout the location, get there hours in advance, find the shots, figure out which shot needs to be done at what time of day.
All needs to come together. Excellent. Well, Art, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for putting up with my slightly hoarse voice.
Not a problem at all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, great. Enjoy the show, guys.